question 7 is really long, so bear with me here. The following figure shows the amount of money Allie makes for doing a certain number of chores. When she does 1 chore, she gets $3. When she does 2 chores, she gets $5. 3 chores, $7. 4 chores, $9. This is the perfect way to make an input-output table. So if I put chore here and money here, when she does 1 chore, she gets 3 monies, or $3. When she does 2 chores, she gets 5. When she does 3, she gets 7. And when she does 4 chores, she gets $9. Just rewrote that information so I could see it a little better. The amount of money she earns is directly related to the number of chores she completes. Which of the following answer choices correctly describes the relationship? That's my question right there. Which of the following answer choices correctly describes the relationship between the number of chores Allie completes and the amount of money she earns? Okay, while I'm over here at these answer choices, I will rewrite my input-output chart right here. That's not something I require the students to do because they can see their whole page at one time, but you cannot see mine all at one time. All right, now I just have to see which one matches. Is my chores plus 2 this answer? 1 plus 2 is 3, but now I have to try it for the rest of them. Is 2 plus 2 5? No, so that one is out. Now I'm gonna do the chore times 3 to see if I get the right money answer. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6 though. That doesn't match, so that one's out. This one is chore times 2 plus 1. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. That one works. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1. Oops, I think I said that wrong. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 gives you 3. It works. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. It works. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. That works. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. That works. I think this one is my answer, but I'm going to try this one instead. This one is chore plus 1 times 2. So this would be 1 plus 1 is 2, times 2 would be 4 right here. That one doesn't match. I know right away that C, the answer I thought was right, is right. I'm going to go down here to question 8. Look at the array below. Which expression represents the array? There are no numbers, but I will underline the questions. This array is a little hard to see, but I have to see which number is up here and which number goes down. So across and then down. I can do that just by counting the boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, okay? I know my first number should be 13. Right now, I can take off any of them that aren't 13. That leaves me with a 13 times 14 and a 15 times 13. So let's see which ones I have here. 1, oops, I don't have my glasses on, so this is hard for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, oops, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've got 13 times 15, and now I just have to see which one matches. It's not 13 times 14, it is 15 times 13. It doesn't matter that they're in the wrong order. It's showing me 13 times 15, and that's the same exact thing. Same answer. All right, I'm gonna move on to 9 now. Which of the, let's see. Focus, please. There we go. Which of the following answer choices does not show an in and out table that follows the rule? So first thing I see is this big not. I'm going to put not over here so I don't forget. I could even write it here if I want. Not. I'm looking for the one that does not show this. So 3 of my choices should show R divided by 8. First thing I'm going to do is start with A. R is 64. 64 divided by 8 is 8. Okay, I already know that one's right, as in the math is correct, but I'm looking for the one where the math is not correct, so this one is not my choice. Over here, I see right away that this one is R and T, and this one's T and R. The rule is R divided by 8, so in this one, I'm working backwards. 8 divided by 8 is not 64. This one has the math wrong. This one is not correct. It tells me right away that my answer will be B, but I'm going to check them out anyway. R divided by 8 should give me T. 8 divided by 8 is 1. That's already correct, so I know that's not my answer choice. And down here, it needs to be R divided by 8. R is over here, so 64 divided by 8 is 8, which means the math is correct. So it's not any of these. The one that does not show the rule properly is B. The not questions are pretty hard, but if you just take your time and focus, you can get through it. Let's go to 10. One case of soda contains 24 cans. The secretary purchased 25 cases for the office Christmas party. Which of the following shows the number of sodas that were purchased? Gives me 4 answer choices, but 24 times 25 is huge. That is so huge, I don't even know where to begin, except yes, I do. 25 has a 5, so I'm going to go with 24 and break it apart. 20 and 4 is one way you could solve it. 20 and 5. This is just like showing it on a grid, but I'm not counting them out. 20 times 20 is 400. If I didn't know that, 2 times 2 is 4, and I have 2 zeros there. Now I'm going to do 20 times 5. 2 times 5 is 10, and I have 1 0 to add. 20 times 4 is 100. I could just count 2, 4, 6, 8. Oops, 20 times 4 is 80. Look at that silly mistake I just made because I thought it was 100. And 4 times 5 is 20. These are my partial products that I need to add to get my answer. 400, 100, 80, and 20. If I add up all my zeros, it's 0. 0 and 0 is 0. 8 plus 2 is 10. 4, 5, 6. My correct answer is 600 cans. Question 11. Captain Vedro found 2 treasure chests buried on an island. In the first treasure chest, he found 837 $10 bills. Right away, I know that it's telling me a unit that does not match this number. 837 is not 837 here. It's 837 $10 bills. That would be 837 times 10. If I don't want to do this whole standard algorithm here to solve it, I know that any number times a 1 is that same number with a 0. In the second treasure chest, he found 79 $100 bills. Same process over here. It's not really 79. 79 times 100. Any number times 1 is that same number. So 79, and I've got 2 zeros to bring down. How much more money did Captain Vedro find in the first treasure chest than the second? How much more is a clue word to subtract, actually. So I'm going to put my biggest number first. 8,370 minus 7,900. 0 minus 0 is 0. 7 minus 0 is 7. 3 minus 9 doesn't work because we don't do negative numbers in 4th grade. So I have to go next door, borrow a 10, add it here. 13 minus 9 is much easier. 13 minus 9 is 12, 11, 10, 9. It's 4. And 7 minus 7 is 0. So my answer should be 470. If it's on this list, I know I got it right.